God damn it. So like you're trying to make sure it's up. So like you're trying to make sure it's up. All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we get started, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Chakadash, and double honors as always to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and taught us his truth. All right, and peace, much love, and salutations, Salakia. All right, until the oath elect. And just coming at you to a quick lesson, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Lord's will to be edifying. Basically going to the title, all right, resisting temptation. We know that the times that we're entering into are going to be very hard times. And I actually did a lesson, uh, or I mentioned in the lesson, I believe, a couple of days ago. All right, uh, you know, basically Satan is going to try to play on our flesh. All right, so we have to make sure that we're fully tapped in the spirit, because when that time comes, all right, and you're tried, all right, you got to you got to overcome it. We want to make sure that we achieve victory through Yahweh Bashem Shai. All right, what you see that chart I have pulled up, just a picture I found on Google. All right, it says Satan and sinful nature, leads to evil desire, and if you yield to it, all right, it leads to sin, which ultimately leads to death. All right, because we'll get that. Let's see. Oh shit. Let me see. Let's see. Well, I'll grab this real quick while I'm looking for this other one. First John 3. Man, come on, bro. First John 3 and 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgressive also the law, for sin is a transgression of the law. All right, because contrary to Christian belief, all right, the laws is not done away with. All right, now we're not going to follow the laws 100% in this flesh, because all right, we're in these chains of darkness, but we try to the best of our ability. All right, so that's sin, and I can't think of this other one. So I think it's down here. Yep, here you go. James 1 and 15. Let's see if I want to start up. Well, hell, yeah, because we'll start up on this one, because I actually had this, so we might as well just start there. So James 1, I'll start at 12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. All right, so you're blessed if you endure this temptation, which ultimately, the end all be all test is going to be when this MOTB, the RFID microchip, all right, is fully implemented to where you're not able to buy or sell save he that had the mark. That's going to be the only way of commuting, to and from work. You have to pay for gas or bus tickets or whatever the case may be. All right, you're not going to be able to just go to Walmart, all right, or even the gas station for that matter, and grab a snack, and get some water. Now through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemashai, at the elect men, it says, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. All right. Take no thought for tomorrow. We're going to be taken care of in that day. All right, because how should I say? Roughly paraphrasing, but the fowls of the earth. You know what I'm saying? They're taken care of. All right, they make the Most High make sure they eat daily, and we're much better than them. So we're ultimately have nothing to worry about. But these lessons are still necessary to keep us in the spirit. All right, we got to endure these temptations. All right, and especially everything leading up to it, because we're not even in the hard time yet. So we don't have time to be, slipping and stumbling, over simple shit, man. All right, and that's just the end all be all. Nobody's exempt of being tested. We're all being tested on a daily basis. It's all about what are you going to do, at the end of it, man. We strive to be a better person than we were yesterday. So, getting back in here, verse 13, let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of the Most High. Yeah, it was Most High. He did it. The Lord did it. Does say, man's goings of the Lord. Now, why does it say that? For God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempted he any man. All right, which I'll grab that real quick. Damn, I can't spell. Sirach 15. I'll just get the point. Sirach 15, and I started 11. Say not thou, it is through the Lord that I fell away, for thou oughtest not to do the things that he hateth. See, we're given a complete guideline, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, which are, the scriptures, the Bible. Okay? There's an analogy of basic instructions before leaving earth. We're given a guideline to follow, and we're told within that guideline that there's certain things that the Most High hates. So if we're given the instructions and what to do and how to follow them, you can't blame anybody else but yourself if you do certain things, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, the Lord put me in a position where I was, around the blunt. No, nigga, the scriptures say, what fellowship had the lamb with the wolf? So the sin with the ungodly, or sinning with the godly, Salakia. I always mess that one up. But you know that the Most High is against all that shit. So you don't even have business interacting and putting yourself around people that would even do that, while you're in their presence. Because you do have family members or friends that know you don't do these things, so they're not gonna, if you take him, he pay you some gas money, you take him to work. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna spark up in your car because he knows that you don't deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But you constantly putting yourself around those people. Hey, birds of a feather flock together, man. And you don't even want to tempt the Most High like that. All right, because you never know. It could be that one day, and you just, like I said, next thing you know, your ass is, in a round table with a bunch of niggas doing wickedness, man. The women, all right, you don't even need to be around them with certain things. If she got a man or she's talking to somebody or it's complicated, well, I'm gonna make it more simple for you. I'm out. I'm not even gonna try to further this conversation. All right. It says sitting out at all with another man's wife. Once again, you're gonna put yourself in a predicament to where you have no business whatsoever being there. The dude could come home, shoot you. All right. You could catch something. You could fall out. All these things are, liable to happen. So it's just best to, and especially being here in goddamn Babylon, the valley of the shadow of death. And we can't even walk out the house, with any type of assured safety. Now we have faith that the Most High is going to cover us. You know what I'm saying? We fully believe it. But like I said, we don't put ourselves in the situations to where Satan can prevail. All right, and we fall. You know what I'm saying? Brothers do fall, but it's about getting back up. Okay, verse 12, Salakia, Sirach 15 and 12, say not thou, he hath caused me to err, for he hath no need of the sinful man. The Lord hateth all abomination, and they that fear the Most High love it not. All right, so, hey, if you fear Yahweh Shema Shah, if you love the Lord, All right, you're gonna keep his commandments and not do the things that he hate. All right, so back here, just wanted to back that up with this. James 1:13 again. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of the Most High, for the Most High cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. Then when lust hath conceived, it bringeth forth sin, and sin, when it is when it is finished, bringeth forth death. All right. Hey, so these things, certain things are gonna be, happen to you, and ultimately you can be drug away if you yield to it. Okay. Verse 16, do not err, my beloved brethren. And I think I think that was, oh yeah, that was it on that one. But yeah, so and like I said, these are, you fulfilling your lust. All right, the lust of the flesh. That's why we gotta make sure we're tapped into the spirit more. Balance out, but still tap into the spirit. Matthew 26:41, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. Right. So the spirit is willing, man. Without a doubt. All right, but this flesh, this body that we're in, is weak, it's feeble, it's prone to just going off. You know, we go off on a daily basis. We just try to do the best that we can, man. All right, because we're entering into a time where all men are going to be tried for this, and especially in the truth. Gold being tried in the fire, you're going to be put through shit that's meant to build you, not to destroy you and not to bring you down. But you gotta pass these tests. The LD Ashramba was going into a video a couple days ago on that, man. When wisdom tries you. All right, Revelation 13, not 13. Revelation 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So guess what, nigga? If you dwelling on the earth, you gonna be tried. All right, you gonna be tempted with that damn that chip, because once again it's gonna be a play on your flesh. I can't eat or drink or go to work and get money. Damn, my wife mad, my kid hungry. You know what I'm saying? People around me is, I got people depend on me. Well, you got to depend on the Lord, and the spirit's gonna always prevail, man. You shouldn't even be worried about those things. You're gonna be in the flesh, and yeah, it's gonna shake you up and all the other things. But man, we gotta in the front, not like you usually say keep that in the back of your mind. No, this needs to be kept in the front of your mind that Yahweh Shemashah is gonna prevail, regardless of any situation, regardless of any matter. All right. Verse 11. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. And that's ultimately what we make sure, or try to make sure to the best of our ability, at least. All right. Striving for the truth unto death. Not letting anybody take our crown. Uh, Making our calling and election sure. If you do these things, you shall never fail. Okay, so we just have to keep going through these things, for this very short time period, because it seems like it's prolonged and tearing, but things are happening on a very rapid rate around us, bros. And you few sisters that tap in. Okay, so I just want to put that up real quick. And Lord's will is edifying to the elect, giving all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakodash, and double honors once again to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us the truth. So, oh shit. I was about to lead a jump, then he ended.